Recognizes the representative from Elliott, Representative Meyer.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Women and men of the House, I rise in support of the Maine Death with Dignity Act. I've spent my entire career in the caring profession as a registered nurse. I've had the honor of working with many terminally ill patients as they near the end of their lives. Cancer, ALS, AIDS. Yes, there are peaceful and serene deaths, a quiet slipping away, a good death. There are as well patients whose prolonged suffering and total loss of autonomy is anything but serene. Patients whose symptoms are poorly managed despite the very best palliative and hospice services, whose bodies are ravaged with disease and whose suffering is simply unrelieved. Patients for whom death is slow in coming, agonizing, dehumanizing. These are the patients this legislation is for. This offers a choice, an option afforded to decisionally capable terminally ill adults to avoid prolonged suffering, a choice to reject the notion they are passive victims to a frequently brutal disease process stripping them of their dignity and autonomy. Medical aid in dying allows a mentally capable dying patient to self-ingest prescription medication prescribed by their physician to end untreatable suffering and die peacefully in their sleep. This is not suicide. Suicide is an impulsive, permanent solution to an often acute, resolvable issue. No one knows better how precious life is than the dying patient who has exhausted every available means of prolonging the life they cherish. These dying patients recognize with clarity that they have no hope for the long life we all dream of. They wish to avoid unbearable suffering by choosing the option to die in peace and with dignity, to shorten the agony of their final hours, not to kill themselves. Cancer is killing them. Lou Gehrig's disease is killing them. The most courageous people I have known are those battling terminal illness, fighting for the cure that will not come and hoping against all hope that they will beat the odds. Madam Speaker, I ask my esteemed colleagues to find the compassion and the courage to support this legislation. I know for many it is perhaps the most difficult decision you will make while seated in this body. Affording the terminally ill the option of legal medical aid in dying can bring unimaginable peace of mind and empowerment to those who feel little of either. For the majority who request aid in dying, the simple knowledge of autonomy at the end of life has proved to relieve suffering. This is a vote for the gift of the peaceful, painless end we all pray for. It is a vote for compassion, for empathy, for kindness, and for love.